Welcome back, my dear students. In the previous class, we studied about the change of states and its properties. Today, we are going to discuss about pure substance and mixtures and also their separations. Matter can be broken down into two categories: pure substances and mixtures. Pure substances. Pure substances are defined as substances that are made of only one type of molecules. It has a fixed melting and boiling point. Melting point means the temperature at which a given solid will melt. That is, ice, a solid turns to water, a liquid form, at 0 degrees Celsius. Boiling point means it is the temperature at which liquid boils and turns to vapor. Boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. So, pure substances has a fixed melting and boiling point. All its parts have uniform composition and properties. And about the importance of pure substance. Pure substances are needed for the manufacturing of a large number of articles which we use every day. Next one, mixture. A mixture is a combination of two or more substances. A mixture where the various constituents of the mixture can be easily seen is called a heterogeneous mixture. For example, in a mixture of sand and iron fillings, we can see both sand and iron fillings separately. So, it is a heterogeneous mixture. A mixture where the various constituents cannot be seen separately is called a homogeneous mixture. For example, clean air seems very much seen like a simple component, although in reality it is a mixture of various gases. Another example of mixtures are soil and air. Soil is a mixture of sand, clay, decayed plants and animals. And about air, air is a mixture of oxygen, nitrogen and water vapor. Next, we are going to study about the separation of mixtures. We already know that mixtures are materials made up of two or more different substances which are physically combined. Most of the substances found in nature are mixtures. In our daily life, we have occasions when components of mixtures are to be separated. The first method of separation is filtration. Filtration is used when separating a solid substance from a fluid by passing through a porous material such as a type of filter. Let's see how we separate insoluble solid from liquids. Take a round shaped filter paper and fold it like this, like a cone, and place it over the flask. Pour water mixed with sand to the funnel. You will observe that a clear water will get collected in the beaker and the sand will remain in the filter paper. Next, evaporation. Evaporation is the method of separation used here. Evaporation involves heating a solution until the liquid turns to gases and leave the solids behind. That means vaporizing a liquid and leaving the dissolved solids behind. It used to separate salt solution. The next separation method is winnowing. I think you are familiar with this method. Winnowing is a traditional method done by repeatedly tossing the grain up into a light wind which gradually blows the lighter chaff away. The next separation is magnetic separation. Magnet attracts certain types of metal. This property of magnet helps in separation. Using magnet, we can separate iron powder from a mixture of iron powder and aluminium powder. This type of separation using magnets is called magnetic separation. The choice of the method of separation of components depends on the properties of the components of a mixture. So, the method of separation of components depends on what? The properties of the components of a mixture. Next method of separation is distillation. Distillation is a method of obtaining pure substance from a solution. In this process, the solution is heated so that the liquid evaporates. Let's understand this with an experiment. Take some salt water in a retort. Retort means round bottom shaped flask, and heat the retort till the steam comes out of it. We will see the steam getting collected inside the beaker in the form of droplets of water. The steam condenses and reaches the beaker, and the salt left behind in the retort. This method of separation of soluble solids from liquid is called distillation. So students, let's summarize today's session. Today we discussed about pure substances and mixtures, and we discussed about some separation method, filtration, evaporation, winnowing, magnetic separation and distillation. So that's all for today. Hope you all understood today's class. Thank you.